Well, here we are again for another episode of Mass Effect, and we're going to be going off. It's fantastic to be here with a new episode. We just killed a Thorian creature, this space age plant vagina thing that spoots out fucking Asari. I'm not really sure how to define it without saying... Well, no. I'm not entirely sure what it is because I can't define what it is, so I can't describe what it is to you guys because I don't have the wording or vocabulary. I do apologise for that. But big, big plant fucking thing. We killed it, right? It's fantastic. It's all beautiful. Thank you very much for coming by and clicking onto the video. Check out the channel. I've got a few different playthroughs at the moment. I finished the Fallout 4. I've just finished The Witcher 3. As I'm recording this right now, I've finished the final episode of the main story. Got a nice little ending. It was quite lovely. Fantastic with that. Now, we're going to be shooting off back to, not the Citadel. We're going to shoot back to the Normandy, our beautiful little shop, the SR1, and going to continue. I think the next option, yeah, kind of thing, the next mission to come up is going to be me. And we're going to go to Saren, because I think there's some sort of research base, if I can remember correctly. I mean, it was 2008, 2009, 2010, possibly back in the day when I played the original. Now we're playing the Legendary Edition. A lot of beautiful things have updated. They've got the DLCs, they've got that kind of shit, and it's fantastic to be here. And that's the intro. We're gonna go in, finish this mission, talk to the council, that kind of thing. You know, check in with the guys, you know, the crew, that kind of thing. And yeah, thank you very much. And let's be on our way. Right, okay. So we talked to all the people. Talk to you. All right. Ciao, bella money. All right, lovely. And yeah, the Geth, man, pushover is nothing. It was just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, deal with it. All right, fantastic. Now, we are going to go back. We're going to do a little bit of this. Do a bit of that. No, not that way. Awkward. All right, this way. Right, back to the docks, back to the SR1 or whatever. It's fantastic. Right. I think I'm going to be romancing Liara. I don't think, you know, obviously I'm going to be doing that. She's the default choice, you know what I mean? And she's the only one who definitely goes to 1, 2, and 3. I think that's really good. I think that Tally's Naraya, what the fuck? Naraya. I think she's too young in the first game. But I think she's like 20, I think she's 19. Because in the next one she's like 25. Oh, whatever, I can't. I'm not totally sure why you can't romance in the first one. Do you know what I mean? Maybe she's too young. I don't know. That's what it says anyway. She's a little bit too young. She's going through the pilgrimage. All that kind of a thing. And then we got Liara. I'm still digging with the whole assault rifle thing because I think it's very overpowered. And it's incredible. And since we finished this beautiful mission, by the way, it was all pretty slapdash kind of a thing. But I wanted to finish it all and do some side missions. So, yeah. When we go through...
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I will, right. Oh, okay.
You look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I was brain probe, love. I was brain probe, like, she fucked with my mind. She fucked with my mind and she didn't use a condom and now there's some weird, goofy prophecy stuff in my head. And, yeah. yeah.
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do it. Hurry. Yeah. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
Right, okay. So I was letting the cutscene play out. I was just thinking to myself the entire time going, Yeah, I know. I'm pretty brave. I'm pretty strong-willed and all the rest of it. Because otherwise, that fucking cutscene, that weird, blah, 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 you know, when it's looking like some weird, that video clip just then. It, if you ever look, this is gonna be the fuck that this. Nobody's gonna get this reference unless you know. In 40k, in 40k, Warhammer 40k, when you have, say, a prisoner that turns into the Adeptus Mechanicus, and they have to transfer that little cutscene with the merging of like organs with some metal stuff, and then blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was very reminiscent of that. Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, and I kept thinking to myself, well, I hope this doesn't cause Tourette's, because. It needs a warning there, just bunch of shiny lights. No, or whatever. I don't fucking know. Right. Right. So that was useless. That was pointless, really. It was. Yeah, it was just okay.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I think my knowledge of the Protheans will prove useful before this is over. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Is the joining like you just did similar to how you would do it when you make love to someone? You know what I mean? Do you see the same? Are you exhausted because you just, I don't know, ejaculated in my mind, and now you're in the glow of after coitus and you need to rest? Do you know what I mean? You know, when they do that old black eye thing and they go, embrace eternity. Like, is that ever brought up? It's the same thing, you know, the bonding of minds. Anyway, are you okay? Yeah, because we did that last time. So, yeah, go ahead, love. Yeah, fill your boots, love. Go rest in that, yeah.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes and just talk to him quickly. But, Jesus Christ, Ashley Williams is the bitch's fucker. And I can't there's no beef at all with, like, Liara toward... No, this is... She's the only catty one amongst us. Oh, so weird, man. And no one else has anything to say. Liara says some shit. Okay, fair enough. And then nobody else except some Ashley shit pipes up with... Okay. Right, well, hello, right, okay. Yes, patch them in, Joker. I shall explain to these fucking peasants that I did my job well.
Patch them through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Thanks, man.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Yeah, I mean, I could have. I mean, yeah, I could have done that. That's a yeah. Yeah. What do you do when someone says you could have like, throw someone away and someone says you could have saved that? I was like, well, I mean, it's already in the bin now, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm oh no, get Thorian back, and no, that's fine.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes,
if you say something about humans,
that's how you humans usually deal with
fuck
things
you
don't understand.
Really? Is that why you didn't understand us and you fucking caused the first contact war? You little bitch, I fucking... You bastard.
The Thorian wasn't complicated. It enslaved and killed innocent civilians.
Perhaps it's for the best, then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
What is this prejudice? What the fuck have you done? If you're prejudiced against humans, go fuck yourself, alright? There's nothing I've done. Alright, well, point me in the direction of a fucking Turian colony. Go on, point me out a fucking Solarian colony. Point me out a fucking, what the fuck, what's the hour? An Asari thing, the blue chicks, alright? Just, oh god, you fucking prick. Just shut the fuck up. What was the prejudice? Can you... I didn't think, God forbid, I didn't actually think I didn't think a politician could be outwardly fucking racist. Imagine if the president or some shit like that of a country said, "Oh well, you're fuck these specific people. That's not. You wouldn't be. You'd be fucking ran out of town. Well, I mean, Biden said if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. So I mean, what kind of racism is that? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Sorry if I crack the mic and stuff like that. It's just sometimes when I breathe in and out, I'm actually sighing quite loudly. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. It's got all political and a bit intense, hasn't it? Anyway, well, Sparatus. Is that your name? Sparatus. Sparatus. Okay, Sparatus. All right, the racist Sparatus. I'll remember that. Everyone who's watching this, okay, I love you to bits. Thank you very much for being here. I do goof about and take my time with the whole thing and the options, all the lovely stuff, because I like to digress and, like, you know what I mean, the whole thing. Remember that name, okay? Sparatus, okay? Remember that name, Sparatus. All right? Because if it comes up in, like, say, 2 games' time and this dude's being a dick and I get to shoot him in the face, I'm going to be like, what is that Turin's name? What is that Turin's name? And I'm going to say, leave me in the comments below, and I'll be like, yes, it's fucking Sparatus. Fucking die. All right? Because you're being a sarky bastard before and a little bit racist. So, fuck you. Which is kind of why I feel a little bit better with... Anyway, fucking rambling. Anyway, okay, I help everyone regardless. Yes, pragmatic and tell him to go fuck himself.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Let me... I want to hear more. Sorry, I was just thinking that about the... Okay. Right. He doesn't... Okay, just... Okay. I'm gonna try to forgive the writing. Okay, so first of all, there's a few things I need to do. We need, after every main mission, right? Now, obviously, we're gonna have to go. I'll show you. It's all gonna kick off the second I touch the world map, the galaxy map. It's gonna be like, bing, 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 bing. Oh no, you have to go do this, that, and everything. It's got. I bet you it's gonna fucking do that. Anyway, Liarta Sony, you beautiful, lovely blue chicks, alien chick, or whatever the fuck you are. I mean, I do like the fact that you're quite, what's it profession? Archaeology? Yeah. You're like the blue alien chick, fuck, what's his name? Indiana Jones. You're like the blue alien chick, Indiana Jones. It's fantastic. Anyway, you alright? What's going on?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yeah, I was worried, love you. No, no, fuck off. I wasn't doing nothing. Yeah, I was worried, love. I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Well, yeah, she's the best. She's lovely like that. Yeah, she's lovely.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
No, not really. I mean, the first... Did she try to come on to me the first, literally, like, sentence I did with her? Yeah. I think, yeah. Right, I get the feeling... Alright, let's talk. Yeah, go on.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Right. Do you know, I believe her, because I think she's quite naive in the ways of, like, what's the word? Hang on. There's a proper word. Interpersonal communications and intimacies things in the book. Well, fucking. Yeah, I kind of get there, but I'd believe her, right, if I didn't already know about the whole maiden stage, all right, where they basically become like, for like, I don't know, like 200, 300 years, they basically become like galactic fucking hookers, whores, mercenaries and shit. And do you know what I mean? I like the Liara. I think maybe she comes from like a conservative Asari family, sorry like that, because like she's 102 or 3 or something. You know, she's in her early main stage. You know, she's a young, beautiful woman. You know, in her prime, going out. You know, she's not even in their prime yet. You know what I mean? She's probably, when do you sorry reach their prime? For like men, probably like what, 30, something like that. Women probably about 22, 24, that kind of a thing. Um, ooh. So I'm just trying to, I'm trying to figure out her. Do you know what I mean? It's very weird. So anyway, right, okay. So spiritual exchange.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Jesus. I'm intrigued. So, okay. Fair enough. I mean, that sounds like sex. That sounds like making love, actually, to be fair. Um, okay, I kind of get you, right? I'm with you. I'm not. I just want this is just with me and the viewers. I'm like, this is like sub commentary. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I'm just kind of going with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I'm just going with it. So, yeah.
You Asari can live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner grows old and dies?
Some unions are a single encounter between two willing individuals, but there are cases where an Asari and her partner choose to remain together. When that happens, we do not focus on the inevitable loss. Instead, we enjoy the time we are given. And even after a partner has passed on, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
If that's okay. I don't mean to be rude, but there's nobody on planet Earth that is not at least a little bit bi-curious towards the sorry after that. Like, oh, it transcends both time and space. It's a very spiritual thing. Ooh, lovely. This is how American white girls get fucked when they go to India or some shit. Like, oh yeah, spirituality. Oh my god, yeah, come over here. Come do yoga. Come have some mushrooms. Let's go fuck in the bush and smell like fucking weed all day. You know, that kind of thing. I guess, I don't know. I've never really travelled. Anyway, fuck. I don't know. All my stereotypes come from South Park. They come from South Park. Anyway, right, okay, right, keep moving on, right, okay.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... I mean, that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Right. So, hang on. So, you've oh, that's okay. Yeah, okay. I can see. Okay. All right. I'm a little bit more understanding about the whole vibe now, the whole atmosphere that's going on with this conversation. All right. I get you. So, I don't. Okay. Hang on a minute. Does that mean throughout the entire game, she's only enjoyed Shepard's manhood, lady? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That's interesting. You might be wife material there, sorry. You know, I don't know. I told you she's a conservative. You know, she's waiting for love, you know, she's waiting for that special person. Now, maybe that is me. Maybe one day there's going to be an option where we're going to go, maybe I will fuck Ashley, and we're going to go off-road from the sunset and do something. But I'm going to tell her there's no rush. I'm going to tell her, right, that's beautiful, right? Keep your virginity. It's an absolute virtue. It's wonderful. There's no rush. Yeah, there's no rush.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely
Whoa.
an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I think I've known you for about in-game a week. Have I just got the... Hang on a minute. This is the weirdest thing about her. All of her things is like really forward and up front and quiet. Oh my god, you're just so interesting, Shepard. My god. I'm a virgin, but just let you know, I don't want to rush into anything, but like, I've never had these feelings before. You know, I just feel like it's a bit... Like, are you telling me to hold off? What you saying? You just teasing me? You're like, what's going on? What's the context here? Like, do you not want me? Do you want me? You pushing me away, or you just? I'm gonna say you're right and move on. Because I don't know if that's like just okay, fine, send it, all right, fine. Or you know what's gonna happen, but all right.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Could like Shepard not give you a cheek on the kiss? Sorry, give you a kiss on the cheek and be like, "Mwah. All right, love. I get you. There's no rush, love. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I already know about this stuff, so that's it for
I
you.
should go.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Right.
Shepard.
Goodbye, love. All right, Chakwas, you're right there, love. Okay. Ashley is downstairs. Caden, couldn't be asked. I want to go talk to Wrex. Actually, we're gonna talk to Wrex. I'm gonna talk with my boys downstairs. My lads, my bros. All right. Do all that kind of stuff, and then there's two things I need to do. Everything else, like, okay, so the side missions I want to do, they're pretty obvious. Okay, so we need to go get. I think I don't know if I've been over this before, but this is kind of the only side missions I think I'll record. I think everything else I'll just kind of do on my own because they're really boring, tedious. It's me going from like random base to random base. The same like what's it called? The same like programmed. You know, it's a program that just generates, you know, renders, whatever like that. Just the same generated base after another. So, you know, I'll do that off camera. But the ones I want to do, Rex's armor, Rex's family armor, right? I want to do that. I don't think Caden and Ashley have a mission, but I know that. So Garrus wants me to kill Dr. Hart, wherever he turns up, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to, have we done that before? I'll get fucking for that. My memory. So yeah, Rex's family armor. Garrus is Dr. Hart, and then Liara sorry, not Liara Tassoni. Liara Tassoni. I'm not sure. Okay, Liara Tassoni doesn't have one, I don't think. No, but Tali does. Tali actually has one with a Geth, and we actually help her to complete her pilgrimage. So let's talk to you, and then then I'll backtrack and talk to them, talk to the three guys there, and then we'll shoot off to the next mission. Sounds good? All right, lovely. Right, good.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, she's very positive. I like her because she's bubbly. I like that. Yeah, I do. I like her because she's bubbly. She's nice. She's a very nice, warm presence. I like that very much.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
Oi.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Well, I mean, what kind of, but with all the words going on, I was hoping to find, okay, yeah, okay. So okay, this is the kind of like lead into the whole, yeah, okay, I'll let, I'll let her say.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Right, and what? See, it's all going to come out now. You see, it's all going to come out. Why do you need to? Why is there a lot expected of you? Oh, wise one. Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board.
Oh.
He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Alright, yeah, I get you. I'm responsible for trillions. It's not a competition, you dick. Yeah, you're royalty. You're essentially like, you're Princess Tali. I keep forgetting her last name. Talizora Naraya. Talizora Naraya. Your Majesty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
But are those, enemies? Enemies? Are they Quarian enemies? That is a lot of pressure. I fully said that's a lot of pressure right there. That is a lot of pressure. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. I like listening to Tali. She's got. I don't know what kind of. It's not like Liara to Sony where it's kind of like a fish out of water, because she's already kind of like been in the ship prior to me. I mean, she, you know, with the whole. She went to CERN with information. You know, the whole Shadowbroker thing. Interesting. It's nice that she's on a different level, kind of thing. Maybe I don't know how to, you know. I can't conjugate. I can't like get. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't have that good of vocabulary and everything. But you know, it's interesting, Sally. You know, it's interesting.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Well, yeah. What if we save it? Sorry, by the way, if my voice is getting a little bit hoarse. By the way, sorry about that. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So what if we save the galaxy? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that shit? What's going on there?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop CERN, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
Interesting. Okay. Alright. I like that. Yeah, I like. To be fair, it's quite interesting, the contrast between Talizora and like, I don't know, Wrex, for instance, because the contrast is fucking insane. Where it's like one person's really proud about their heritage, their culture. It's so beautiful. They have such information. You know, like look at her like rolling off. She's really passionate about it, right? She loves it. It's all good. It's all, you know what I mean. It's really endearing. It's nice. And then you have fucking Wrex. She's like, fuck my people. What you want me to do? Cry about it? Fuck them. Shoot them. They're dumb. Or that's the rest of it. Fuck me. You know, all the rest of it. It's quite funny, really. Right, until they go. Okay.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Right, okay. I'll tell you what, because one of the things we do is Tally's father. Okay, I'll tell you what, if we've kind of, yeah, we've gone over this, I think, in the first kind of episodes, really. Right, so we needed Geth parts and all the rest of it, okay.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, see you later, Tally. You're all good? Let me check my... No, not you. Journal. See, what it is, it should be a strange signal. Oh, there's a strange signal coming from blah, 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 blah. Locate valuable... No, missing... New vids indicate that our server team and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Hang on, Rogan. Is there nothing with Geth at all or anything? You've investigated first. You found it. Okay, whatever. Okay. There's going to be a time, right, when I'm going to go through a planetary system, solar system, whatever it is, and then it's going to say, okay, there's a strange signal. That strange signal, all right, that comes up, right? That's going to be the one that says I'm going to go to a Geth base, destroy 3 Geth bases, then we're going to continue from there.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Remember, like 2 seconds ago when I was talking about the contrast between Sally Zerner and then, you know, my beautiful big bastard here, Wrex. It's fucking fantastic. I do like. Oh, it's my favorite character. It's my favorite character.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Oh.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And what about you then? Yeah, what about you? What did you... Whatever he says now is going to be fucking amazing.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for 1 generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. Like, if there's anyone who's going to be able to, like, have the biggest fucking voice and, you know, headbutt some fucks and be like, no, alright, you little fucking bastards, right, you listen to me, alright? We can't fucking do this shit. Don't be retarded. Let's fucking crack on and do some business. I like that. I do like that.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Okay. I already know how this story ends, but go ahead.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, your father. Jared's your father. Okay. Interesting. Wrex, the son of a warlord. Talizor Naraya, daughter of an admiral. Garrus Vicarian. Jesus Christ, we got... hang on a minute. Just... Lara Tassoni, daughter of Lady Benezia kick-ass matriarch of the Asari race with biotic powers that can rip a fucking hull apart. You got to... Gee, the amount of high-profile... I mean, even Ashley Williams with her whole Shang-Chi thing that she was talking about. I think, yeah. This is a lot of high-profile posh kids here. A lot of like very important, you know what I mean? It's very weird. Okay, everyone just got like a really famous like family member or parent and shit. Okay, and there's just me going, "Hi guys, yeah, I'm actually from a street. I'm a street urchin. I don't know who my mum and dad are." And there's you. My father's admiral. Mine was a warlord. Mine was the head of CSEC. Yeah, and a general and all the rest of it. And then, oh, okay.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Christ. I'm going to talk about family. Hopefully he's going to tell me about his family's armor, and I'm going to go grab it. Yeah, fucking... Jesus. High profile like parents, right? And just really fucked up backstory. We've got trauma. Family trauma!
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family.
Oh?
But that's all.
Go on, my man. Go on. Go on. Yes, I'll go get your family armor.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
And where is it? If we're not really clued into what we're going to do anyway.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Oh, well, I'll look into it. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Good. No need. Yeah, it's fine. Lovely. Okay.
So long, Wrex.
All right. Okay. Now, presumably, that's fine. And then, Garrus, you're going to tell me all about Dr. Hart, by any chance?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate.
Uh-huh.
That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Jesus. Now, I don't know about you, but obviously he's talking about Dr. Hart. I'm going to go through it. This is another side mission. Don't worry. I just want to pick up the side missions this episode. We're going to continue the story, the main story, right? And then we're going to continue on from there. Get to the point. I think, as I said, when we get to the galaxy map, there's going to be a story that's going to kick up, kind of the in-between this one and Novera. After Novera, it's going to be the final mission, etc. etc. It's pretty awesome stuff. It's a pretty. It's not a long game. Obviously, with the side content, all the rest of it, these side missions that I want to do, it's not too bad. 40-hour game, that kind of a thing. But to be fair, you can probably finish the game in, to be fair, relatively a few hours actually. But yeah, so after this, we're gonna go off, head off to oh shit, where it's going to send it? It's going to send us off somewhere. We're going to go there, hunt down Sarah a little bit more, and I'm going to leave all of that. And then the next episode after after the fact, right? So we're going to do that. Then after that mission's done, and before we go to Nevaria, I want to do these side missions. I want to go to the asteroid X. I'll show you in a minute with the galaxy map, whatever. And then and then we're going to go on from there, and etc. etc. Sound good? Thank you very much, and really glad for you to come and join me.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Can I... No. Nice, no. I was about to say something in like... Oh no, I can't do that. I just think of an Elcor like psychopath. Manic. Die, you fucking or emotionally compromised. Oh, you fucking die, you slicing cup. Fuck, jeez, you Solarian. I'm gonna make you in a pudding cup or some shit. I don't know. Just I can't imagine some like lunatic Elcor butcher in the back of his shop like cutting up fucking like Krogan bodies and. Oh, sorry, thigh, and a bit like fucking like Solarian titty or some shit. Just because I keep thinking about that, when they're like, when he says like annoyed, and it just there's no way that's true. The fucking bollocks.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Excuse me?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Wait, what?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
Yeah, on Krogan testicles. Why the hell? What are they for? 4 balls. Oh my god, is that... Okay. I didn't know that. Is that what they say? Is that why they say you've got a quad or some shit like that? Because they're talking about like you've got balls. Like, you've got a quad, man. You've got quads. They talk about you've got. Okay, all right, that makes okay. I didn't know, so I didn't click in. So okay.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Right, and interviewing?
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Yeah. Nasty.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Fuck, what a scum.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
But couldn't they have, like, I don't know, followed? Like, I don't, like, how many fucking, I mean, like, how, did he have 4 people? Like, I mean, like, there's 4 of him, and like, hang on a minute. If he goes off now, you can kill, like, as many, because he's a fucking serial killer and, like, an organ thing. So if there's only 4, no, that, there's got to be, like, information that he did low, because, like, is this, like, one of those things where it doesn't really, if you think about it too much, it doesn't make sense, but in the moment of, like, a vague story, it kind of works, because I'm thinking, well, they've got technology and shit, because they've not, like, I don't know, fucking tracked him. Like, okay, he's outside the Citadel area. He's about to go to faster than light travel. Let's right, go. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But, all right, okay.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, fuck him. I don't seriously. Look, no, there, like, one life doesn't equate 1,000 lives, and 1,000 lives doesn't equate to, you know what I mean, when they talk. Because I think it was in Star Trek when Picard said, "I will not allow." What is it? Arithmetic to dictate this kind of, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. But no, the greater goodness is this scenario. One, if he goes off, he will literally kill the hostages regardless. If he's capable to do so, he will already he's already done. You know what I mean? It makes sense at the moment. I just think it's retarded from CSEC, but bureaucrats and shit like that.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Oh, yeah, go on. Let's do that.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion,
Okay.
I want to be there when you find him.
Right, okay. I'm going to have to, okay, so I'm going to have to, in between episodes, when I get to this kind of doing the side missions like this, I'm going to have to come up with like a list or something, like actual places to go to, that kind of thing, so I'm not just shooting around for like 3 fucking hours trying to find where these places are. Same with Talizor and Naraya, when I go to a certain, I think it's when I go to a certain solar system that it says, oh, there's something strange pinging on this planet. I go there. Turns out it's a Geth base, outpost, something like that, and then it continues to a different, you know, I mean, it runs off, and then, I finish the quest. Interesting. Right, so I think the last person I'm going to talk to is Ashley Williams. Okay, lovely Ashley Williams, and then we're going to go do the full bit. Okay.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Oh, okay. It's interesting that you went straight for Caden, because I didn't. Okay, right. It was very. I swear. By the way, this isn't just me. I've checked back the footage. Okay, there's so. Every single time I do an hour, right? I do a session, that kind of thing, for an episode. And I always start and I always finish and then start at the same place I was the last. So it's a continuation of X, Y, and Z. It's a continuation story. There was a moment where it was just there was no like first contact like mission with conversation with Liara or her. It's just it just there was nothing. I think I mentioned it. I was going, hang on a minute, she's fucking coming in a bit quickly, isn't she? There was, I swear it's a bit glitchy, and I don't know what kind of happened there because I didn't really get an option, or did I? Interesting.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
No, I didn't mean to, love. I just came to be nosy, really.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Yeah, very charming. Yeah. I'm deciding if she's gonna die, right? Because last time I did these things, right, I kept Ashley Williams alive, right? I'm gonna keep, and just just for reference point, I just want everyone to know. I don't want to go in there going, oh, well, I mean, I want it to be full transparency on this channel. I will save Caden Lanker because I don't know what the next episode. Because I've never done that. I've never done that choice before. Very interesting, and yeah. But am I gonna give my time to Ashley because okay. Right.
Next, you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Okay.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen
Ashley,
and known.
sorry.
Cities of men and manners,
I'm getting bored.
climates,
Ashley,
councils, governments.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Tennyson? I don't know who the fuck Tennyson. I mean, I like a bit of classical music, a bit of Tchaikovsky. Fantastic. A little bit of Bach, all that lovely stuff. I like a few Scottish writers and stuff like that. And what the fuck? Just out of nowhere. It's just okay. I'm starting to think of some of these people are the. No, never mind. I was about to say like these people like the definition of non sequitur or whatever. Oh God, you bored me.
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone goes through the crap you had to, Commander. Some of us just live ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Yeah, what? Are we gonna get into the, am I gonna say shit about religion? I might do.
I thought you said he was dead.
From heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Why? Okay, no. What do you mean? I couldn't give a flying fuck. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do too. Yeah, fuck. Well, these are, I don't know. These are okay. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to your fucking self, love. Alright. I don't want to know about your Jesus. No, yeah. No, of course, because I generally don't care. Be whatever you like. It's all good to me.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
No, you're lovely. It seems I've taken up your time, the viewers' time, going around the ship in their time. Yeah, so good. Don't worry about it. I can't, because the thing is, I was about to talk about my own beliefs and everything like that, but I'm not going to go into it. You can ask me in the comments below, and I will answer you.
Dismissed, Chief.
Right.
Sir.
Let's rockabye Billy. Right, okay. So that's all my little cherubs taken care of. All right, we've got 3 quests to do. The Signal, the Get Thing for Pilgrimage, Dr. Heart. We've got Poetry Slams or something. Wrex's Family Armor, all pretty good. I'm going to get a list of all of them that I can do in succession. We're gonna get all their quests out in one little go. All these little, you know, basically, you know, like the filler the filler side missions, right? The filler shit. I'm gonna do that in between, but you know, the stuff that like continues on and that improves the next game. You know, like these loyalty missions. They're not loyalty missions, but they really are. You know, they're important. They're like side missions. They're companion missions, that kind of a thing. And other missions that continue on because because obviously you import your save file to the next game. I can yeah, I want to do the next thing. So it's been quite a long time. We've basically spent the better half of 55 minutes, it says, going around talking to everybody. Which is actually quite decent, maybe, because I think the next episode, I'm going to do it in two parts, because, again, the second I hit the galaxy map, we will get a mission. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go have a cup of tea, a ham sandwich, something like that, and I would like you to come back next episode, hang out with me. I'm going to, obviously, when I bring these out, okay, I record them, bring them out, usually every other day. So, yeah, stay tuned for more, and thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we're going to head out into the wider world and go do this next mission. Continue the story, that kind of a thing. And, yeah, thank you very much for listening to my fucking shenanigans and shit like that. God bless you, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.